Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Shift Estate and another sketchy day here in good old Virginia because we've been getting a whole lot of rain here lately, but I'm still going to find time to squeeze in and do this quick motor vlog for you guys. And I'm bringing you another test ride, but I'm over here at Colonial Harley-Davidson here in Prince George. They've been nice enough to let me do this test ride on this beautiful 2023 Street Glide ST in this beautiful, it's the Fast Johnnie edition, so it's in this beautiful blue color. Although you got bikes rolling out still, but it's in this beautiful blue color here. This is the Fast Johnnie paint scheme. It is an ST, so with the ST you got the chopped fender, all the sporty looks. Colonial Harley-Davidson's actually been nice enough to go ahead and throw on these Ohlins shocks, and I'm gonna make sure I say this right, Sawicki Speed exhaust, so that's nice. Of course, this bike here being a 23 and an ST comes equipped with this awesome 117 motor that's going to put out some amazing power. And again, that chop fender on this 19-inch wheel up front in that bronze color looking good. Dual disc up front, dual braking we'll say. You got the single in the back, again looking good. Now again, this paint scheme giving it like nostalgic like muscle car look, and being the Fast Johnnie edition, got the little Fast Johnnie on the side, the pig. If you don't know, the history behind this is basically Fast Johnnie was a mascot for Harley-Davidson race team back in the day. Hence, you know, why bikes are called hogs and all that good stuff. You can look up the history on that, but we'll get back to the bike. Beautiful blue color, 117, 6-speed transmission, pumping out tons of power and fun. Got that nice sporty look, being the ST, ready to ride, rip, and have a good time. Nice intake over here, looking good. It doesn't have rear passenger pegs, but who needs a passenger when, again, you're out ripping the road and having a good time? Don't need that passenger back nagging on you. But anyways, let's go ahead, jump on this bike, have a little fun ourselves, and I'll take you for a test ride. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this motor vlog started. First and foremost, I'm out here on my favorite road, out here on Route 5, and I'm going to start you guys off with a nice little pull-off sound, because this exhaust sounds good and I definitely want you to hear it. Woo! Beautiful! I think baby Jesus would approve of that sound. Woo! That, make sure I say it right, Sawicki exhaust, Sawicki Speed. I put it down in the captions below, but man, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful music coming from that pipe to start off with. So, off to a good start on this bike right here. Again, the 2023 Street Glide ST, Fast Johnnie, this beautiful blue, the white pinstriping here, we'll say. I guess we'll say it's pinstriping, with that white striping, we'll say, on this beautiful blue and white bike. You know, it sounds good, it feels good. 6-speed transmission, doing everything it should be doing. Let me go ahead and say thank you, Colonial Harley-Davidson, for letting me take this bike out for a test drive, because I myself have fallen in love. I go ahead and say the seat that's on here, I don't know if you saw it at the beginning of the video, it sits me up a little bit higher than my stock seat on my Road King. So it sits me up a little bit higher. These bars, they sit back, but they sit back at a nice, it's a good distance. Like, I feel comfortable. I would want them just a little bit higher, but I feel like the way it's built right now, it puts you in a good position just to kind of easily control the bike and just flow with it. And of course, being a Street Glide with the fairing up front is providing, you know, protection against that wind and everything. Even at highway speeds I was just doing a little bit earlier to get over here, it was just right over top of my head, nice and smooth. And again, coming from my Road King, riding on this, man, I felt like I was doing close to 80. And I feel like it was no effort for this bike just to sit there and cruise along. Like, I was looking at my speed, I was like, whoa, I gotta slow down for a minute, because I'm not trying to get a ticket or abuse this bike. this bike, I think it's only got about, let's see, I think it only had about like 80 miles on this bike, so it's not past that break-in period yet, so we still got to take it easy on it. But again, I have a road gang. We got the features up here for the radio, all that good stuff. I did familiarize with it, and with me having a road gang, I don't have all these extra gadgets and everything, but it would have everything just like your standard, you know, street glide. So you got music, you got your different controls, displays, fuel gauge here, speedometer, tach, and bolts. So you got everything you would have with your regular street glide, and with this being an ST, the 117, just a little bit of extra. So again, like I was saying, with the paint scheme, that goes back to the Fast Johnnie. Being Fast Johnnie was the pink mascot of Harley-Davidson. This is them paying that tribute to that. And whew, dude, guys, I'm in love with this bike. It handles like I'm in a good seating position. So again, Fast Johnnie paying tribute, yada 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 yada, to the Wrecking Crew team. Definitely, you know, go back and check your history on the Wrecking Crew. Yeah, it goes back to like board track racing and the dirt track racing and everything from back in like the 1920s, which is like, I mean, it's really awesome if you think about it. But again, back to this beautiful bike. You've seen the video at the beginning of it, the overlay and everything as I was talking about it. But I really do love this cruise control, you know, dual rotors up front for that extra stopping. You got the, you know, rear rotor, of course, and it's beautiful sounding exhaust. Now keep in mind, the ST model doesn't come stock with the Ohlins shocks in the back. Colonial Harley-Davidson added those. And what else did they add? Oh yes, the exhaust again. So those are some little perks you get if you come and buy it from them, or maybe you convince your dealer to throw them in for you. Good luck with that. But just come to Colonial Harley-Davidson and pick this one up before I do. Let's put it that way. Because hello. Woo, man, this thing, it feels good. Like I said, I'm 5'9", so I was able to kind of sit flat foot with it on the ground, even with the seat being a little bit higher. Woo, it sounds good, it feels good, right? Oh man, I'm gonna go straight back home with this one. Yeah, so it feels good, I'm comfortable. It actually feels lighter than my Road King. I don't know the specs on that, but to me, it just feels lighter. I guess the way I'm sitting on it, but like with my Road King, I feel like it's got a little bit of weight to it when I lean it left or right, you know, when I'm sitting at a light. This is just well balanced. So with this paint scheme for the Fast Johnnie, just so people know, or if you don't know, they only made about 2,000 of these in this color. You can go look that up if you want to double check. But from what I read, they only made this paint scheme in about 2,000 bikes. Now that comes on the Street Glide ST, the Road Glide ST, and the Lowrider ST. So if you want this paint scheme, you're gonna have to get one of those bikes. It's not a numbered bike, so I don't know which one out of the 2,000 it is, but again, with it only being 2,000 of these possibly made, from what I read, you're not going to see too many of these bikes riding around that look like this. Now, it's got the Harley-Davidson logo on this side of the bike and the Fast Johnnie on this side of the bike. Now, at first I wasn't really a fan of the mascot pig being on the side, but it's kind of grown on me. And when you think about it, I mean, like I said, it's paying tribute to, you know, almost like the mascot there and the Wrecking Crew itself. So me being a big fan of that, because I got, you know, brought onto that stuff just by watching the Harley and the Davidson movie, which I really love that movie. My wife's tired of watching it, but I love watching it. It's a good inspirational, you know, like movie to watch. It's a great story, especially if you're really into Harley-Davidson history. Woo! For motorcycles and enjoying the open road. I am blessed with these beautiful views. And again, thank you, Sammy at Colonial Harley-Davidson, for allowing me to do this. again, thank you, Sammy at Colonial Harley-Davidson, for allowing me to do this. And thank you, Colonial Harley-Davidson, for allowing Sammy to allow me to do this. Because this is a beautiful day. We have actually been blessed in the skies because, oh man, it's just been raining all week. And for me to actually catch a day where it's not raining this week, I am blessed. And I'm taking full advantage of it. So, woo! Oh man, love it. I love this bike. It just, guys, it flows. You know, 19-inch wheel up front, you know, just like your specials, 18-inch wheel in the back. It's got that bronze finish, beautiful color, comfortable ride. I think they actually said, so I better be careful with this, but I think they actually said they got a guy coming to look at it later on today. So this one might be his. So if you're watching this video, you might want to call, because like I said, there's only 2,000 of these made. 2,000. Now I don't know how many street glides, how many road glides, or how many lower ISTs, but only 2,000. So it's basically like a collector's. Oh, nice sweet pump. Woo! Woo-hoo! Oh, I'm having too much fun on this bike. Guys, this is a great bike just to go rip around town in, or hey, strap it up, take it across the country, enjoy it, look good while you're doing it, because this is a good looking, good feeling, good sounding bike, and it can be yours. I'm not trying to sell it to you, but I'm just saying it could be yours. But guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead, cut the video here. Again, I don't know what else I can say about this bike. It speaks for itself. It's doing all the talking back there coming out of that exhaust. Oh, just nice, easy, and talk to me, baby. Anyways, again, I'm gonna go ahead, cut it off here. I'm gonna throw in a little promo stuff, guys. State of the Union Bike Show coming up. Check it out on our Facebook page. You can actually go to the State of the Union Bike Show Facebook page. Check out the event link there. Come on out to the event, September 21st at Tilted Kilt, Prince George. We're gonna have a good time. You can do the burnout competition, slow roll competition, or just any of your bike. If you think your bike's pretty enough, special enough to win some awards, it could be yours. And then keep in mind that September 22nd, yes, I said September 22nd. It says September 21st, September 22nd, full-blown weekend. But September 22nd, we're doing a ride here on my favorite road, the 5 and Dime. And looks like I'm about to stop anyway, so definitely a good time to cut this up. But anyways, we'll be doing the 5 and Dime ride out. Yeah, we're gonna make it a huge ride out where it's gonna be a benefit ride. You know, donations is optional, so if you want to ride, but we really appreciate donations. Anyways, guys, check it out on the Facebook page. Check out Colonial Harley-Davidson. Check this bike out in person. Give them a call. Come do a test drive. Have a good time. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Help the channel grow. Tell your friends, and I'll catch you next time. You know, I always check to make sure this thing is recording afterwards, and it's always a scary moment because it blinks and it does a long blink and then no blink, and then I'm scared like, oh no, that it stopped recording. Do I have to do all this over again? Was I just really talking to myself? Am I kind of just talking to myself right now?